What's up, guys? Today I'm here with Anthony from Adventures in Skateboarding F40 Plus.
Is this thing on?
All right, so we're gonna learn some tricks today. So we are totally different when it comes to skateboarding.
He's good.
He's in the military,
Not.
so he's very structured with everything in his life. I am like the least structured person. I stay up all night. I wake up in the late afternoon and go skate.
Not today. You're up early today.
Yeah, so I slept for an hour.
I think it's you've been skating for 30 years and you skate very, very freely and you try your creative things. And I've been skating for 4 years of Saturdays and I'm just trying to stay on my board.
All right, so like when you're a weekend warrior and you're just skating on Saturdays and you're not doing it every single day, that definitely does have an effect. But like, I think I skate with like weird tricks. I'm not good at normal tricks. Like, I'm not gonna do this straight 8 kick flip, heel flip, kind of stuff. I'm gonna do weird manuals. So like,
Sure.
if we were pros, like I'd be more like Andy Anderson. You'd be more like Rob Deerdeck or somebody, somebody that's
Something very
very structured,
very ledge, very straight ahead.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything creative because I don't even have the foundation of the basics. So I'm always working on the foundation of the basics.
He says that, but he's got really hard tricks. Like he just did a perfect heel flip, can do front nose slides. But one thing, like, you're more confident than me too. Like you can put your mistakes in the video.
Yeah.
I'm so insecure.
If I don't put my mistakes in the video, there's no video. There's not enough tricks.
Yeah, you've just got this confidence. Okay, we got to show your six-pack at some point.
Keep that under wraps.
40-year-old with the six-pack.
It's only 6 in the front. It's a 6-pack of bratwurst.
Do you really have a six-pack though? Like
Some lines.
So the first one is a weird one. I want to see you do a body varial and then a kick turn, kind of like a freestyle trick. Like if you saw Andy Anderson or somebody warming up, where they're just kind of messing around. But I want to see you do it smooth, like that.
All right. So from what I understand, I'm going to push forward. I'm going to body varial to fakie, and then I'm going to kick turn my board 180, and then continue that process. Forward, body varial, boom, 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 ah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm stuck at that third one. I lose my balance.
All right, so I haven't seen a lot of your transition skills.
Me neither.
So we're gonna try to roll from the quarter pipe into the bank. So let's try it. Just like, I think it's a good park to learn to do stuff from the quarter to the bank.
All right, so I haven't done anything like this. I can skate a bowl, so I know I can carve backside, but if you zoom in on that, on the quarter, you can see where if I don't hit it right, I'm gonna smash into the bank, and if I go too high, I'm gonna 50 off the top. So there's some sketch elements to it, but I'll give it a go. All right, here we go. I'm ready. Okay, so it's a little sketchy. I don't know what to do with my feet, so I got to figure that out, and I got to get a little more speed. And I think I need to pretend like I'm popping a little bit, but I'm not actually going to pop. But I'm going to get light on my feet as I go over the bump.
You ever ollied out of a kicker ramp or a launch ramp?
Like when I was 12.
Yeah, it's similar to that, I'd say.
So the angle is what's throwing me off.
Yeah.
So if I was going straight up it, I could probably do it. The angle is interesting. Okay. Does that count?
Yeah, that was good.
All right.
That was real good. All right, so when we're learning transition tricks, sometimes it's easier to learn them on a bank because you don't have to worry about going into a steep transition. So what we're gonna be doing is getting into a blunt on a bank and then nose grabbing out of it. You can't really pop a blunt out of a bank because it's not steep enough, so you kind of have to do the grab. Landing fakie in this transition. It's not going to be easy. You still could slide out a lot, but we're going to try some. So I am doing this injured. I do have a bruised thumb.
Warrior.
Let me do a nose blunt right there. Oh, perfect.
Okay, so this will be completely new for me. Never done any type of nose blunt and tried to, or any trick where I've tried to jump off my board and go to fakie. I can do heel flip to fakie, but I'm standing tall. This is going to be a weird transition from, I think, leaning forward to jumping up and then going fakie. So it's going to be a body shift that I've never done before, but we'll figure it out. Okay.
Are you trying to take your foot off?
The trouble I had here is when I went to jump, I felt like I was pushing down with this leg, and when I jumped, I couldn't get away from the board to pull it back.
Oh, like your knee can't bend enough?
So is there
maybe if your foot was kind of like at an angle, kind of like you're doing an ollie.
Okay, let's try that.
Yeah, just act like you're doing a fakie ollie.
Sure, I fake all my ollies.
Yeah.
Strike one.
Oh no. He has such nice fresh boards too. Like
They'll make more. They'll make more boards.
Like compared to my board, I've got all these chips falling off of my tail every time I do a trick. And then he's got this perfect setup. Here, show me your board. I want to see what it is.
All right, to be fair, this is a board I usually only use for transition or slappy nose slides. So, yeah, it's not beat up. Fresh new wheels.
Super fresh.
Yeah. You know, I like to look clean when I ride, you know.
Yeah, I'm glad it didn't get chipped from that because it was flying out there.
It's a flight deck.
Oh yeah.
They're tough, and you know what? They'll make more. If I really cared, would I be skating a signed Caballero board?
Oh my gosh. So you met him?
No, if you order from the cab site instead of the skate one site, they all come signed.
Oh wow.
Dirty little secret for $4 more. Oh.
Hey, that was it.
Close.
Yeah.
So that's cheating it, right? So my foot hit the ground. I stabilized myself and then I kind of jumped.
Yeah. So what you're having trouble with isn't the jumping back in, but actually the stabilization at the top.
Right.
I didn't even think about that.
Right. So when I come up, this is a new movement to me, and I don't know how to stop and stay stable.
Okay.
And then shift my body weight into the jump. But when my foot came back, it like reset me, and then I was able to kind of bring them together and jump.
Can you get your back wheels all the way over the top lip of it and stop right there?
I can try. Like the problem is I don't know, like I'm not used to the park, so I don't know what the right speed is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, because you pulled back in perfect. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, good job.
So it's great to learn that one because I saw this in one of your recent videos, maybe 4 videos ago. You were doing five tricks, simple tricks you can do at a skate park, or 5 odd tricks, and this was one of them. And I've always been scared to try it on a transition because I knew I'd slip out. But when I saw you do it on a bank, I was like, oh man, I should try that. And today, not only get a chance to try it, but I got a chance to try it from the person that made me want to try it. So pretty cool opportunity, and I appreciate that.
So he just suggested this trick. I've never even done this before, but we're gonna do a nose stall, body varial, and then go back in to the bank. So yeah, I mean, I'm just coming up, I'm putting all my weight, transferring my weight onto my front foot, stalling all the way up here. I don't want to be halfway stalling up here if I'm gonna body varial. I want to be all the way up. And we're to the point where I could stop and take my foot off, like when you're learning tail slides and stuff. And then we're just gonna body varial. And you can practice this body varial you know, on a small ledge or something. You don't have to be on the top of a ramp. And then after that, you can just pause as much as you want and then just kind of go in. Over time, you want to do it a little more fluid in one movement, but yeah.
Boom. Sick. Okay, so I think my concern for this one is getting enough speed to get all the way up the bank and the confidence to jam it in there to get the stall. I think if I can get the stall, I'm going to be fine. But I think getting the timing and the speed right to get the stall is going to be the hard part. So we'll see. Got the stall, but like I was very uncomfortable to do anything outside of it, so I just dropped back in. But that's take one.
Yeah, try to get all the way up on top and take your foot off. See if that works.
So we've got the two variations. One is not getting up there enough to get the stall up high enough to give you time to do the body varial, and the other is going up there so fast that you lose your you lose your balance and step off the board. So we got to find that happy medium. Didn't have a good enough stall. I definitely want to go this way.
Yeah.
So I balanced myself with my foot a little bit more than I would have liked to, but hey, I think it's a make. Is this thing still on? It is on. All right, so let's talk about it. So first of all, 4 new tricks for this 44-year-old. That's always cool. You saw I'll talk about 3 tricks, right? The blunt to fakie on the bank, and then the transition from the transition to the bank, and then the bank to the ledge body varial drop in. During those tricks, I did wear a helmet, and that's because I'm cautious of when the risk goes up a little bit. I have a responsibility to pay my bills, and I do want to skate tomorrow. So when the skate risk goes up, like I'm not ashamed. I don't have too much pride to throw on a helmet, and I think everyone should be willing to put it on when they're uncomfortable. Should you always wear a helmet? Man, that is 100% your choice. But if there's any question, or you think it's going to give you the slightest bit more confidence to complete the trick without worrying about that risk, man, I'm all for padding up if it helps get the trick done and keeps you skating tomorrow.
So I always wear helmets at indoor parks. And any park that has a vert ramp, I feel comfortable wearing a helmet because I feel like I could just pretend I was skating vert right before that and I didn't want to take my helmet off. Maybe my hair was messed up. But when I'm skating street or skating in an outdoor park, sometimes I still have this feeling that I'm afraid to wear a helmet. Even if I'm nervous about something, just because of like the social implications. It's something that I just need to grow up and get over. But yeah, I mean, I have
So you grew up skating in the 90s. Is that correct? So skating in the 90s, like that's when skaters were like the most core skaters. That's when skaters became skaters, right? And so yeah, wearing a helmet would be weird outdoors. But indoors, it's always been a requirement. That's probably why you have like the comfortableness with wearing it indoors, which is weird because there's less risk indoors. Most of the time they're wood ramps and they bounce back a little bit better.
So I'm so used to doing these videos by myself. I'm so stuck in my ways. It's really good to have somebody else to bounce ideas back and forth, and just it changes the way the video goes and just the whole overall feeling of the video. And it's good to see everything through a different lens, a different set of eyes, different perspective. Yeah, so I really enjoyed this video. I was really impressed by the heel flip to fakie, the front nose, and a few of the tricks that you did. Definitely like your ability to learn tricks fast, stuff that you've never done before, and progress. That was really impressive to me. You seem like you're in good shape, jumping out of airplanes for a living. Definitely.
You have to keep up with 18-year-olds in my world. But no, like fitness does matter in skateboarding. Number one, it gives me the confidence to skate. Takes away some of the worry, and it's fun. Like you saw it. Like it takes me 40 minutes to warm up. I'm not gonna jump out my car like you did and 5-0 the bank, jump into the mini, do a 5-trick line, and jump out. Nope. I'm gonna skate around. I'm gonna get my legs underneath me. But then, like once I'm going, then I start to. You saw, like I start to feel more comfortable, and my body just starts to move a little more naturally. I'm not inherently a skateboarder. My body doesn't just go, oh man, that's skateboarding. I do have to work for every little thing, but I really enjoy the process. So coming out here and learning 4 new tricks, man, that's a super awesome day. Like I'll take that all day. So I appreciate you having me. Short notice, I was in the area. I sent you a text like, hey, can we get a session in? And you made time for me, and I appreciate that, man. Thanks.
So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, I'll have a link to his YouTube channel in the description, so check him out. He's got a lot of good content. And yeah, scroll through the channel, check out all my other videos, hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.
And stay rad.
Oh, that was so slow.